Hello and welcome along to Stevie G's Reviews Thursday episode, and today we're doing kind of a top 10-ish um, presentation of favourite twin lead guitar bands, and we have 10 and more bands to get through. We'll start off with Thin Lizzy, maybe the start of the twin lead guitars, or maybe it's Wishbone Ash, but this is a fantastic album to get. It is the greatest hits. I got this in a charity shop, £5 for £1. I got Aerosmith, I got Meridian, bands like that and that Beal, so why not this album? And it has all the hits on it, everything you need from Thin Lizzy, and a double album, perfect double album, lots of live stuff on there too, and just well worth having in your collection. Up next is Wishbone Ash. These bands were around the same time, maybe Wishbone Ash a little bit before Thin Lizzy, or no, I think around the same time, early 70s. And I saw Wishbone Ash live in my hometown in Waterford with my friend Pat Kennedy, and they put on an absolutely fantastic show. This is a digipack. I did an unboxing of this, and thank you for all the views and all the comments on that video. This is it. Martin Turner and Andy Powell were at the gig that I saw, and it was on the Illuminations tour back in '96, I think it was. This is fantastic. It has a live concert with it, and a fantastic album, and a kind of a precursor to Star Wars. So there you go. Wishbone Ash, Argus, another band I saw live, twin lead guitar band, Status Quo, who recently retired. They started off their career in Somerset, in Minehead, a place called Minehead, and they finished it in Taunton. Heading to Taunton tomorrow. More about that at the end of the video. And here we are. Picked this up in a charity shop for about, oh, hold on, £2 in Wells. And absolutely fantastic album. Used to play this on the country show that I used to be on a GWS FM, Margarita style, and there's, what was the name of the other country song that they had? Oh, I forget. It has all the Money Spider typos, so I'll if you want to freeze it, if you can read those, fair play to you. While on the Wild Side of Life, I used to play that one as well. So Status Quo, and I saw them live in Dublin. They supported Rod Stewart, and it was on the In the Army Now tour, and they put on an absolutely fantastic show. Really recommend getting this album. It's possibly the only Status Quo album you might need, or the live album. There's a album out there, the live album. So there was an anniversary edition of it, and I believe that was released this year. So maybe this one and that live album as well are the only two albums you need. Up next is Judas Priest, and it says here at the side, live in Japan, and we'll have a Japanese themed episode today. And this is Beast in the East, as they say, and this is a fantastic concert. Even though there's huge controversy about this album, they kind of re-recorded over it back in the studio, but it's a banger of an album, and it's absolutely fantastic. And we'll have more about Japan at the end of the video. Up next is Blue Oyster Cult. I googled Blue Oyster Cult, and they said they were a twin lead guitar. So if you want to dispute in the comments below, then just go and Google it and see what Google replied. So I'm not overly familiar with Blue Oyster Cult, but But I have this album, and again, I think I picked this one up with the Thin Lizzy album, and the Aerosmith album. That was in that five for a pound deal, and great album to have, and a great way to get into the Blue Oyster cult. I know they have one of those five album box sets, so might get around to getting that as well. Another twin lead guitar, kind of mainly acoustic guitars, the Eagles, and fine band, really good band. I haven't really gotten into any of their stuff as such, mainly just the greatest hits album, and mainly the purple covered one with the road going off into Monument Valley in America. Mainly that one. I haven't listened to any of their other studio albums or their live albums, but I believe the one with the kind of suitcase on the cover is a must-have live album to have in your collection. So I must get around to getting some of those. Up next, Iron Maiden, and this is the Number of the Beast. Fantastic album, and may even call this band a triple, not just a twin lead guitar band, but a triple lead guitar band. They have more than two players, kind of like the Gypsy Kings, kind of a metal version of the Gypsy Kings. If you want to have a bit of a giggle about that, but if you've not got this album, please check it out. It's well worth getting, and having a listen to it on the streaming services or going on YouTube. Another band I saw live, Big Country, twin lead guitars, and I believe in interviews I've seen them say that they kind of were big fans of Status Quo. So that's where they got their inspiration for the bagpipe sound. They put on a fantastic show, and I saw them in the Trip the Tip that I keep going on about, and Stuart Adamson was the singer with them at that time. They had a different drummer. They were on this tour, the Greatest Hits tour, and they had a different drummer. Don't know why that was so, but he put on a good show, and it was just fantastic, and I got to shake Stuart Adamson's hand. So it was very sad to find out that he passed away. It was a bit of a shock. So another twin lead guitar band, Darkness. Fantastic album this. I picked it up in a charity shop for £1, and you do see it out and about. And if you're not sure about the Darkness and you are around your local charity shop, get it. It's absolutely a fantastic album. You kind of think you're not too sure whether they're a spoof band or not, but that's part of their magic, and I'm going to check out their other albums, and I'll probably go on the streaming services and check them out. Another band I got in the charity shop, Black Star Riders. They're kind of like another part of Thin Lizzy, and they were going to reform, and people said, no, don't bother reforming, just call yourselves something different. And I'm kind of glad they did, and this is a fantastic album. I've only listened to it a few times, but I do highly recommend it, and a great album to listen to. It's called Black Star Riders, and I forgot my magnifying glass. I'm not going to bother searching for it. I'll hold it up there if you want to pause it and check out the title. Black Star Riders, BSR, and All Hell Breaks Loose. There you are, I got it. So All Hell Breaks Loose, definitely a 10 out of 10 album. I have to give it a little bit more love. Now we're going all Japanese, and the reason why I'm going to Taunton is to get the new Baby Metal album, which will be out tomorrow, and possibly will do a Baby Metal collection video tomorrow as an extra video. I'll have all the Baby Metal albums and their studio albums and their live albums. I did a short prior to the new album coming out, and their Kami band are the band that have the twin lead guitars. That's their backing band, and there's some fantastic riffs to be listened to with Baby Metal. So go and check them out. They have duetted with Rob Halford, and they've done a Painkiller and Breaking the Law with Rob Halford. So that's cool. That's on YouTube. Go check out Baby Metal, Rob Halford from Judas Priest, another Twin Lead guitar bandmate, and check them out on YouTube. Well worth getting into, and just lots of stuff to enjoy with this band. And they kind of like Baby Metal and the next band, Love Bites. They just really play well together. And finally, we have Love Bites, and they're just amazing. You can hear their influences a mile away. You know they have listened to Judas Priest. You know they have listened to Iron Maiden and Queen, and just roll them all into one to get their own sound. And they are absolutely amazing. And the two guitarists in this band are just fantastic at doing twin lead guitars together. And again, check them out on YouTube. Please let me know who are your favorite twin lead guitar bands. Have I left some bands out? Maybe I have. I'm curious to know who I have left out in the comments below. That's who I have in my collection so far, and just love the sound of twin lead guitars, and how good players make them sing together. Thank you for all the views, all the comments, and all the likes and the shares. And we will look forward to talking to you again tomorrow with the new Baby Metal album tomorrow. And we will get back to you on that. In the meantime, thank you and have a very good evening, and stay safe wherever you happen to be. Thank you.